Evening. My name's Irene, for those of you who don't know me as yet. Welcome to your free live mini readings. Just waiting for some people to jump on board. That's why I'm just sorting the iPad out. I'm waiting for you. Here we go again. Never works this first time round. I don't know why I think it does. Evening, everyone. We notice I'm on time tonight. For a change. Just doing the iPad while you're clicking on. There we are. Let's just make sure the volume's down. Yeah, it is. Hi, Claire. Hi, Irene. Hi, Gillian. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Nicola. Hi, Lisa. Tracy. Anne. Jackie. Michelle. Evening, everyone. Glad you could make it. Do you like the colour? Changed it to pink. Just for a change, to make the boys wink, say. That's what they say. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Tony. Hoping everybody's alright on this horrible spot on, Irene. Getting good. Marvellous. I'm fine, thank you, Gillian. Hope you're okay as well, my lovely. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this lovely Thursday wet evening. I've been busy all day, being off today though. Got loads of stuff done around the house. So I've got a few things to just share with you again, like I did last night. Hi, Shishi. Hi, Irene. I've had a lovely day, thank you. So the two things I want to share with you is the 16th of September, which is the special evening of clairvoyance, which will be held in the Zoom room, and it'll cost you all £3 if you want to come along and join us for that. What I'm asking you to do is to send me a picture of a loved one who's passed, or send me a picture of a flower. Okay, so hiya, Chris. Hi, girl. I hope you've got me a painting, girl. So my iPad's let me wave at people tonight. It didn't last night, so I'm just giving people a wave. Right, so the Zoom room, it's £3. You send me a photo of your loved ones or a photo of a flower. Okay, so it'll be me and my friends who will be joining us in the room on the night. Now, you won't be able to just turn up on the night and come in. You must have to pay. You must have to pay to come in, and it'll cost you £3 if you want to come in. All right. And it will be a good night. So you'll get readings from wherever, photo you send, but wherever. You're not on tonight, girl. You're in the pub. I know she's in the Sun pub, for all those who don't know. Come up on my Facebook page. I asked you to get me a pint in. So yeah, so that's on the 16th. It's a Wednesday night, and it'll be on from 6 o'clock till 7:30. So if you're interested in that, private message me with your email address and everything, and I can send you all the details across. That's if you're interested, okay? And then the other one's like the spooky night on the 31st of October, and that's at Stillington Village Hall. Now, from what I can gather, it's supposed to be really, really haunted. Yeah, so I am so looking forward to this one. I love a good spooky night, and especially on Halloween as well. So we should get some really good stuff, and it will be getting live streamed back over to the page as well. So hopefully we'll pick up some stuff. So again, that's going to be another good night. That's on, obviously, October the 31st. Hi from Texas. And that's £30 a ticket. So if you're interested in either of them two events, please feel free to inbox me and let me know if you want to come, because there will be two good events. They always are when we're involved. Blow my own pipe there. But yeah, it'll be a good night. It really will. Right, so without further ado, folks, I'm going to go for your first card tonight, like I normally do, and start yours off. And while I'm doing that, you can carry on liking and sharing and start punching your locations in, so I know where we're at, to see if we get anybody else different. I like to know how far we're getting out now, so And I'm counting your first card, and I don't know why I'm counting it, because I've picked it at random, haven't I? Here we go. Here's one of these nights. Right, so let me pick a card. Right. So there's your first card I've chosen, okay? And we're going to go with this. Yeah. So your first card there. And I am going to say where this card connects, I am going to say, as I look at it, oh, dear me, there's been a lot of oh God, what uncertainty. Okay, that's the word I want to use. A lot of uncertainty here on the earth plane, and it's around where family is and friends. Okay, so it's been a little bit unsettled, a little bit rocky as I look at it. And it, like when you've got your anchor in your boat and you put it down and it's quite firm and it's solid and it doesn't move, and it at the minute as I'm looking at this, where my family's concerned, it's not very steady. It's a little bit uneven. There's been lots of things going on where the family's concerned, and it's been a little bit unsettled. Okay, that's why I have to say first and foremost where this is, but I am going to say there's been lots of tears as well, and lots of anger. There's lots of anger attached to this as well, please. I want somebody who's got a really fiery temper. We're all right 1 minute, and then I'm just off like a sawn off shotgun. I can't talk. But yeah, really bad tempered. That's how I feel as I look at it, and a lot of unsteadiness. So where the stability is, where relationships are and family are, it's not very stable at the minute. It's just a little bit too much over the top. Okay. I'm also going to say where I froze some of my family out or friends out, I'm like pushing them away from me because I need it for my own mental health. And where I've said mental health, there's mental health attached to this card as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on where this card connects here on the earth plane. So if it makes sense to any of you, please take on board what I've just said. Even though I've said take on board and I've mentioned about the anchor, I want a connection to Whitby as well. So whether I used to go to Whitby or I enjoy Whitby, there's memories attached where Whitby's concerned. So I have to mention Whitby. So if you can understand the Whitby connection, I believe that's where this card belongs, okay? And you're all cheating, you're all putting your numbers in, and you're only supposed to be putting the likes, the shares, and your location. So you're all cheating again, aren't you? Yeah. You can take all of it, Tracy. That's brilliant. Because I will be honest with you, folks, like I am, honest as I am, yeah? That was the first card I chose. But we had this one last night, and I keep thinking, same cards keep coming out the deck. Like, same cards keep coming out the deck. So I swapped it. And I'll be honest with you, I swapped it because I needed to swap it, okay? Right, so now I'm going to ask you, Kerry, you've just been to Whitby. Right. If the rest of the card meant something to you, Kerry, take from the card as well, my love, as well as a Whitby connection. Right, folks, now you can punch your numbers in. I'll pay attention. Now I'll behave myself, right? I won't be naughty. There's Shelley. Shelley, you're late. Never mind, good evening, everybody, with your big caps locks on. You're late. 10 points for being late. Right, folks. Get them numbers punched in and we'll see where we go. And I promise I won't swap them this time. I'm just going to go for the number. And I'm counting out as I do it. As I talk, I should say. Right, I have got a problem with my left eye at the minute. And I believe that somebody here on the earth plane is having a problem where they're getting floaters in one of their eyes, okay? So whether they wear glasses like myself or you get floaters, but that's what I feel as though I'm getting, and I believe I've got somebody's spirit side of life as well who would have had this type of problem there, okay? Right, I want 17, okay? The number 17, that's what I'm after. That's the number I've chosen there. But I want that problem where my eye is, okay? Because it hasn't left me just yet. Right, I can see. Right, Michelle, you've chosen 17. Anybody else who's chosen 17 there? Because I do believe where my eye condition is, I believe I have got somebody spirit side of life who would have had like, oh God, what do you call it? I can't even think of the name. They keep giving it and taking it back off me, but I know I've got a lady spirit side of life who would have had floaters or something to do with her eyes, okay? Good evening, Catherine. Right, Michelle, do you understand where the problem is with the eye, please? Because if you can, give me a double yes. Elaine, you've given me a double yes there as well. That's brilliant. I don't need the nose, folks, just the ones who've got the 17. That's what I'm after. Right, so I know I've got a lady spirit side of life. I know she comes in on a grandmotherly vibration. I do know that. I do know she comes in with, that's the word, glaucoma. Thanks very much, Shell. She comes in with a dementia type condition, okay, and she comes in with a great deal of love, and she wants to connect here on the earth plane, okay. So I'm just waiting. Right, Michelle, you say no to the eyes. Elaine, you've got floats in your eyes, right? So Michelle, would you understand? Where's she gone? She keeps moving. Would you understand the lady, Michelle? The Nana spirit side of life? Because if you can't, the Nana must be for somebody else. Right, Lisa, you can take all of it. Debbie, you were saying yes, right. So there's quite a few years here. So let's work with it. Let's go with it. So I'm not showing you the card just yet. Hi, Kelly. Right, the lady I've got with me, because I need to speak about the lady, right? I need to speak about the lady. She puts this floater back on me here, and she's not letting me come to the card. She said, no, you're going to talk about me, because it's her turn, she tells me. And I believe she's been waiting, and she has. She's been waiting quite a while, she tells me. And so whether she's been through before and spoke to you, I don't really know. Oh, there we go. We're early tonight, folks. Watch out, Shelley. I'm coming for you. Sorry, folks. There we go. We've got the trolleys with the dollies, and they're a bit early tonight, so we've just got rid of one there. Right. So this lady tells me she's been, yeah, it was Vicky. She was waiting, and she has been waiting for a while to come to talk. Okay, so she won't let me read the card just yet. So she tells me, been on before, but briefly, right? So she tells me it's her time, okay? She tells me it's her time. And I believe, Lisa, where she's saying it's her time, that's what I need to bring here to the earth plane, as if to say, it's your time now, it's your time now, okay? Whether it's your time to shine, or whether there's something you're thinking of doing, or something you're thinking of changing. Shut up, Shelley. But she's saying, go ahead and get it done. Don't waste your time thinking about things, because she tells me you overthink things all the time, okay? And she doesn't want you to do that. She wants you to do it straight away. Stop overthinking things. Where this floaty is on the eyes and the headaches, because she puts that on me as well, whether it's eye strain or a lot of tension here on the earth plane, okay? Overstretching yourself, or trying to do too much at the same time. And that's what she brings in. But she does come in with a great deal of love. She tells me as well, please, where there's been either problems or concerns where financial matters are. That's a card. That's a card I chose. Okay, this is the 17. So all those who chose 17 as well, please listen, because this will tie in with you guys as well. So she says where the concerns are, where finances are, please don't worry, she's saying, because we've always put a bit away for a rainy day. There's always something that's coming back to you, okay? And she tells me there's something coming back to you. There's money, whether I've had an investment or whether it's a tax rebate, or it's what I'm going to call found money, Okay, it's what it's what I call found money. So money's just going to turn up. It's just going to turn up, and you think, oh, flipping heck, that was good. So it's found money, and that's how she brings it in. So I am going to say to you, Lisa, don't worry or overly stretch yourselves where the financial side is, because things will pick up. Okay, things will pick up. But stop worrying and stop getting yourself all chewed up over it. Okay, so I believe I want to put some away for a rainy day, but don't spend it all at once. Okay, that's what she says to me. Don't spend it all at once. She tells me my right hand's been itching something terrible over the last 3 days. Now, does that make sense to you there, Lisa, as well, please? And all you other folks who are listening who connect with the 17. My hand's itching like a proper dog's dinner here. Where I've talked about the dog's dinner, this lady would have fed the dog somebody's dinner because we were home late from the pub. She brings that memory in there, and I have a little chuckle about it because she's saying the dog got the dinner. The dog got the dinner, because she didn't suffer fools gladly, but she's saying the dog got the dinner, and she'd have done it again if she had the chance. Yeah, so she laughs about that, because I believe somebody here on the earth plane would have done the self same thing. The dog's got the dinner. Okay, dog's dinner. I am going to say as well whether this lady left her rings or there's jewellery that belongs to her still here on the earth plane, because as I look in the treasure chest, there's loads of jewellery there. Okay, there's loads of little trinkets or things in there. Now she tells me there's something really worth a lot of money. There's something of value that's left here on the earth plane. Remember, I brought that forward. Now then, before I switched on, folks, now this might not be with this card or with this lady, but I'm going to say it anyway, because I don't mind being wrong. Hi Courtney. Hi Steph. I need to mention, because I wrote it down, I need to mention the name Vera. So Vera, right, you have your nana's rings. Right, Lisa, do you understand the name of Vera? If you do, give us a triple yes down the bottom, because I had Vera before I before I switched the computer on. Hi Linda. Right, so I need the name of Vera, who's trying to connect as well. And I'm going to give you these other two names as well. So I need the name of Vera. Right, Sandra, that's your mother. Hi, Karen. So I need the name Vera. I need the name, where we at? I need the name of Ken, and I need the name of Fred. Now, all these names I wrote down. That's fine, Lisa. These three names I wrote down before I switched the computer on. So, and I also want the month of August as well. The month of August. That I wrote them down. Okay. Right. Your auntie was Vera. Right. And I'm giving you the name of Lynn as well, please. The name of Lynn. But I believe the name Lynn's here. I'm smiling as I'm saying this because it come in as Vera Lynn. Okay. And I know the song, the Bluebirds Over the White Cliffs of Dover. So I want that connection there as well. I want the Dover connection. There you go, Lisa. So you will understand the other two names where I gave you there as well, with the Lynn, Ken and Fred, and the August month as well. Okay, so just remember where I've spoke about your finances. Remember, it's found money and it's going to land on your lap. And she applauds you. She applauds you, this lady. She applauds you for what you've had to endure and for what you've gone through. But all those other folks as well, if you can understand part and parcel of that message, please take it. And where I've said part and parcel, there's somebody who orders quite a lot off the internet, and I'm getting eBay and Amazon accounts here. So whether somebody's thinking of ordering something, or they've just ordered something, or they're thinking Christmas and it's all coming in the packaging, okay? It's all to do with the packaging. But that's there as well. So I have to mention that to you, okay? Hi, Linda. I haven't seen you for a while, my love. Right, folks, start punching your numbers back in. So please take this lady's love and all of her love from Spirit Side of Life, okay? Your husband's due his redundancy. Spend it wisely, Lisa. Spend it wisely, my love. Start punching your numbers in, folks. We're going to go again. Right. Now then, I had this name last night and he's just popped back up again. I need to connect to a gentleman, spirit side of life, with the name of Simon. The name of Simon, please. That's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for a Simon connection. Somebody can connect to the name of Simon. And no, it's not Simon Cowell before anybody says that to me. I do, Michelle, random numbers, 1 to 72, my love. So you pick them randomly, and then I just pick out random. You're very welcome, Lisa. Yeah, so the random numbers 1 to 72, and then I'll choose a number where I need to pick with. Right. Have we got a Pickworth? Pickworth. Does anybody understand the name Pickworth? I've lost count now. Don't know where I'm getting Pickworth from. I think I'm making it up, you know. Right. No, nobody? Anybody on? Right. You've got an Uncle Simon. Right. Where have you gone? Natalie. Where are you saying you've got an Uncle Simon, please? Simon, spirit side of life, because that's where I want him, my love. I want him in spirit side of life. That's where I'm after. Oh, just shot my cards on the floor. Right, I'm just waiting for that connection. Simon, spirit side of life. Hang on. God, that's a long way down. No, Simon's in the living then. You sounded dead disappointed there, Natalie. Oh no. Don't tell Simon you want him upstairs. It's funny as. Absolute funny as. Natalie, man, you don't want him upstairs if he's not there. Right, so, are we folks? We have got, right, Debbie H, you're saying you've got a cousin, Simon. Simon, spirit side of life. I want him upstairs, not here on the earth plane. Have we or haven't we? You had a dog called Simon. Brilliant, Linda. Fancy calling a dog Simon? Right. Debbie is right. We've got cousin Simon, right? Debbie, spirit side of life, yes. I know I do. Got fingers like pigs' boobies, without swearing. Right, Debbie, thank you. Right, I've had to put the cards down here, folks. I haven't even chosen a number yet because I was waiting for Simon. I was waiting for that connection, and it looks like Debbie's going to accept Simon here, spirit side of life. Right. Your cat was called Dave. Right, so Debbie. I do get pets. I do, yeah. I certainly do, but I knew it was a human. It's not a cat neither, my love. I wouldn't know the difference between whether it was human or animal. But yeah. I'm just reading your comments here. Yeah, we do. I get pets through, but I do know the difference between like spirit, full-blown spirit, you know, humans, as opposed to pets and animals. But yeah, they do come through. Right. I was being polite, not pigs' boobies. It's the other word, but I won't say it on here because I'm not allowed to. It's a swear word. Right, I'm just going to count these cards out. Please bear with me with Simon because I feel as though, right, where Simon's concerned, I feel he would have been quite reserved when he was here on the earth plane, a little bit shy coming forward, and that's how I feel with him. I know he's there, and I believe where this connection is here on the earth plane. Oh, bless you. I believe somebody's being a little bit reserved, or they're standing on the sidelines and they don't know quite what to do at the minute. If that makes sense to you, my love, give me don't tell me his age, Debbie. Just listen to what I'm saying, my love, and just give me a yes, no, or you haven't got a flipping clue. Right, so Debbie, would you understand where Simon's making reference to somebody here on the earth plane that stood on the sidelines? And yeah, you do there, thank you. Right, because that's how he comes in, this is how he presents. He's saying, I'm stood on the sidelines, I don't know what to do, and I'm in a little bit of a kerfuffle with myself, and that's how I feel. And I feel as though when this gentleman was here on the earth plane, and I'm calling him a gentleman because that's how I feel with him. I feel he was quite shy, or a little bit shy coming forward. And that's how he presents to me, okay? And if I've got that wrong, I'll apologise, but that's how he makes me feel. And that's what I need to bring forward here on the earth plane. So whether this is where you're feeling, my love, and you're just being a little bit like, oh, things are too much for you, yeah? He comes in to give you that support, and he's trying to push you forward there, Debbie. He's trying to push it forward for you, okay? He's saying try to push everybody else out, take them out of the equation, because they don't really matter. They don't count at the minute, okay? They don't count. It's you that counts, all right? He talks about health issues or health complaints as well, where it's not just one thing, it's another thing, okay? So I've got multiple things going on with me at the minute, and I can't seem to... I just can't seem to. Oh, I just can't seem to climb over them at the minute. I seem to be getting knocked down all the time, and that's what he makes me aware of. So he comes in with a bit of strength for you there. He's saying, "Away, lass, away. You'll be all right. You'll be all right." That's what I need to say to you. You'll be all right, okay? He talks about where I'm constantly on the move, and I'm never settled. I don't feel settled where I'm at, okay? So he talks about where there's going to be loads and loads of changes there where you're concerned, Debbie. If that makes sense to you, give us a triple yes down the bottom, because that's what he brings in. I'm counting my cards while I'm waiting. Right. It does, Debbie, right? So he talks about where there's big changes, all right? And he's saying go with them changes. Stop putting things off. Just go with it. Just go with the flow. And things have a funny way of working themselves out. That's what he says to me, okay? And that's why I have to mention. Now I know Michael is a very familiar name, but I have to mention Michael because he brings the name Michael forward as well. All right, he brings the name Michael and the April month. The April month comes in as well, as I say that. He talks about candlesticks. I don't know why he brings candlesticks in. So whether there was something to do with candlesticks or somebody has candlesticks here on the earth plane, but he brings the really old ones in. So I believe there's a memory there where the candlestick holders would be. The brass ones, I don't know. Oh, what's a yes? I don't know what a yes is. Oh, yes. My Lord. Do you know where I've just said that? I don't know what that is. Okay. Debbie, would you understand where somebody suffers with dyslexia or they've got dyslexia? Because he talks about being dyslexic. Okay. He talks about being dyslexic. Right. Right, your nan. That'll be with the candlesticks. Do you understand the dyslexia? Because he talks about being dyslexic. Talks about being dyslexic. Now, whether this young lad got run over or he went really quickly, but it was quite tragically when he went, Debbie. That's what he puts in my mind's eye there. And I feel as though I went bang and I was gone. Now, if I'm wrong with that, your dyslexia, brilliant. He says, whether I just got run over, that's how I feel. I feel as I was rolled over with a flipping. Oh, Debbie, does that make sense to you, my love? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I do feel as though I've been rolled over with a flipping steamroller. It does. That's yeah, thank you. I didn't know whether I was getting that out of context, but that's how I felt. Whether yeah, I just got walloped and I'd gone, okay? And I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to say or do anything because I believe I died straight instantly. That's how I feel, okay? It was instant, and that's how I feel as this young lad comes forward. I believe his birthday's coming up as well because he tells me his birthday's coming up, or whether we've just gone. I believe it's coming up, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I keep saying that. So somebody here on the earth plane, Debbie, is doubting themselves all the time. They're doubting themselves, and I have to tell you not to. I have to tell you not to doubt yourself. Believe and trust what you're seeing and what you're getting, okay? I noticed everybody's putting numbers in here, even though you've already done it. You're going again, aren't you? You're trying to get in front. Oh, stop it. You put me off. I don't know where I'm up to. Brilliant, Debbie. That's lovely confirmation there, my lovely. Right, he talks about would you understand the connection to the Yorkshire Dales, please? Yorkshire Dales. And he talks about Emmerdale. So whether somebody's been talking about doing the Emmerdale trip or they've been on the bus to go to Emmerdale, I have to bring a memory in, or there's been talk about that. And if that's correct, Debbie, give us a double yes down there. I've already counted these cards out, and I keep going back because I keep forgetting what number I want. So the number I wanted is 47. Thank you, Debbie. Just waiting for the double yes. Thank you, Debbie. So he talks about the memories there with the Emmerdale or getting on the bus or the bus trips. Right. He also mentions as well, and if I'm wrong with this, I'm probably moving now. I believe I might be. Would you understand where the connection is to the docks, where somebody would have worked on the docks? Yeah. Um, I'm looking for the docks connection. Somebody would have worked on the ships on the docks. He would, right. One out again. You're always one out, Shelley. Right, so the number I chose was 47, folks. So Debbie, please keep listening because this card could come in as well with you. I need to give you this young lad's love and just let him know, let the family know. Hi, Jenks. Let the family know he's been, and he sends all of his love. But stop doubting yourself, my love. Push yourself forward, because things have a funny way of sorting themselves out, and that's what I'm going to say to you. So that's a card, 47, okay? And as I look at the card, who's got 47? Anybody or nobody? Or is everybody going to cheat? Right. Number 47. Worked on the dots. I said docks, not dots. No wonder I can't read properly. Right, so as I look at the card, you're very welcome, Debbie. Oh, there we go. I lost everybody there. I moved my scroll there. You just all went. Right. I am going to say, please, as I look at this, I am going to say there's lots of who's got 47? You picked that one last time, right? I want lots of healing here where this card connects because I believe there's somebody here on the earth plane that's not very well at the minute. And I also want somebody where there would have been a recent passing, and I want that recent passing within the last 6 to 7 weeks, please. That's the scale I want within the last 6 to 7 weeks. Somebody's passed over to spirit, okay? So somebody, oh, you're very welcome, Lisa. Right, so would anybody understand where there's just been a recent passing, please, within the last 6 to 7 weeks? And I want it with a lady, please. And the name Anne comes in as well, the name Anne. Now, I don't know whether I want Anne's spirit side of life or I want it here on the earth plane, please. But I know I've got a lady spirit side of life. Who's just passed within the last 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks, as a lady spirit side of life who's just. Hi, Anna, right? So So is anybody acknowledging this lady or the card number 47 at the minute? I need a bit of acknowledgement here, folks, before I go any further. But I do know I've got lots of issues here on the earth plane. Lots and lots of issues. I want mental health issues, and I want where I'm really there's lots of health issues and lots of depression here with this card, okay? And I believe I keep getting the impression or the feeling that I haven't got a way out of things, and I am going to say to you that there is ways out, okay? There is a way out, okay? There's ways out, more ways than what you think there is. Right, Amelia, you can understand, thank you. Are you saying double yes, my lovely, to the lady spirit side of life? If you are, give me 3 yeses, please, just so I know where it is. That's how you feel, okay. I have to say to you, Amelia, where this card connects, there is ways out, okay? There is ways out, definitely ways out, and you just think there isn't, but there is, my love. That's what I have to say to you. There's lots of healing coming from spirit side of life in and around where you are. The month of November also connects here, and September month. Both months are really, really significant. I am going to say where I feel a little bit isolated at the minute, and I feel quite tearful and quite emotional as well, okay? And where spirit's coming in, I believe I need to bring that love, that healing, and that sense of security, because I feel a little bit unsecure here, okay? That's how I feel as I look at the card, and I am going to say to you, my love, there is help there. Don't give up just yet. Keep pushing the buttons and keep phoning. Don't give up, okay? Just keep going until you get the answers what you need, honey. That's what I have to say to you. I'm also getting changes where medication or something to do with medication is connected here, okay? And I am going to say that the name Paul also comes in, and I know Paul is a very familiar name, but I have to mention the name Paul, and I want the name Paul here on the earth plane, okay? And that's where I'm mentioning as well. But I am going to say to you, things will start to lift. The moods will lift, okay? And as bad as you feel at the minute, there's lots of healing there. There's lots of love there. So don't ever think that you're not loved, because you are. And that's what I have to say to you, okay? That's what I have to say to you. I have to mention Edinburgh. There's an Edinburgh connection here. So whether I've got memories of Edinburgh or that's where I want to be, but I have to bring them memories of Edinburgh in as well, please. So whether I'm going away for a short stay or wherever, that's what I want, okay? I am going to say as well, don't ever think you're on your own, because you're not. Value are always late. 10 demerits, that's what you're getting. So Amelia, please take that love from Spirit Side of Life, and just know there is help there for you, my love. You just don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep pushing it till you get the help and the assistance that you need, okay? So I'm going to leave all the spirit's love with you there, my love, and say thank you very much for that communication. Right, folks, keep liking and sharing it, you know, as we goes, and start punching me another number in, because we're going to go again. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Amelia. Hello, Julie. You all right? So, random numbers, folks, 1 to 72, okay? And I will just say, for those who are just joining us, it's 3 live mini readings with myself and my friends upstairs. It's random numbers where I ask you to choose. It's 1 to 72, and I will pick a card at random and then proceed to read it. So please feel free to choose a number. Off we go. Here we go. Right. I know, yeah. Keep them coming. While I'm shuffling and you're pushing your numbers in, keep liking it, keep sharing it. See how far out we can get. Right, I know. Oh, God. Right. I'm having a listen here because I know I've got a gentleman coming in, Spirit Side of Life here. And I know as well I have got, what have I got? What do you call them? I forgot what they call them. What do you call them? I can't even count these. Appendix, right. I know I've got appendix. There's somebody here on the earth plane that's either just had appendix out or they're having trouble with the appendix. If you can understand that, give us a yes down the bottom. Please. I've got appendicitis or I've got pains in my side. That's what I feel as though I've got. And I need the name Jimmy. Jimmy, Spirit Side of Life. Thank you. Who understands Jimmy? We've got Jimmy here. Somebody knows Jimmy. Jimmy. Come on. How are we, folks? Work with me. Work with us. I need the name Jimmy, Spirit Side of Life, and I want somebody here on the earth plane that's been having lots of trouble, whether it's with my appendix, my right hand side. Yeah, Spirit Side of Life, there's a few years. Right, so Uncle Jimmy, right. I've got appendix. Yes to Jimmy. Right, who's been having problems with the right hand side and it feels like appendix? Feels like appendix. Somebody, that's where I want that connection. I want somebody here on the earth plane where appendix out, no to appendix, Jimmy, dad and brother. Right, so listen up, folks. I've got appendix here. Not literally, but water infection. I've got pains in the side, in the right hand side. That's where I want them. And the number 31 as well. That's the card I've chosen. Hiya, Claire. I haven't seen you for ages, my love. Hope you're all right. Right, so listen to the name Jimmy. Right, I'm going to talk about Jimmy for a minute. Because as Jimmy comes in, put the card down. He tells me put the card down, so I have. He comes in ever so subtle. And I believe where somebody here on the earth plane has been, right, you can understand the right hand side, brilliant. I believe somebody here on the earth plane needs to be a little bit more subtle where a situation is, because I feel as though they're going in like pig-headed or bull-headed, and that's what this gentleman tells me. This is how he makes me feel. He's saying that they're going in bull-headed, they're letting go of this, and they're not thinking with this, and that's what I have to mention. So if this makes sense to you, all these folks who are mentioning and saying they understand the gym, give me a double yes down the bottom if that makes sense, because he comes in and he says you need to be a little bit more subtle and a little bit more tender around somebody, because somebody's feelings are getting really hurt here and things are getting blown out of proportion. Okay, and you've got to be a little bit more careful and a little bit more understanding of other people's feelings, and that's what he brings in. He tends I don't know what I'm saying. He mentions June and July month where I want birthdays. He tells me he would have been in his, he talks about the 70s. So I don't know whether I want the year 70 or whether he's 70. I'm not sure. But he talks about this complaint as well, where on my right hand side, and he wants to bring lots of love and healing there. But even though I said appendix, I believe them in my fallopian tubes. So whether I'm going to go and see a gynecologist or something to do with gynecology, he brings her in. So he brings a lot of love and healing around that part, okay? He does bring her in. So he's saying just be a little bit more nicer to people. I need army connections here or something to do with planes. I want, right, thank you. I want where somebody would have worked in an airport or that would have, or they're always in the airports. I want somebody who'd work in an airport, whether it was in the duty free, whether it was a cleaner or there's a connection or memories where airports are, okay? Because he brings them in as well. He brings them in. Now, the number 31 on your card is this one, okay? That's a card I chose, so please keep listening, folks, with Jim as well. He's a lovely, lovely man, by the way. He comes in with the name of George as well, and I know George is a very familiar name, but George stands with him. So whether these are in-laws or the family members, I have to mention George, spirit side of life as well. But George tells me there's somebody here named after him. Um, and he thinks that's quite good. And I believe more of a grandfatherly vibration where George is concerned. And he comes in and he's saying, they were named after me, but I believe it was a female, Georgia. Right. Your dad worked in the airport as well. Brilliant. So that's a card I chose, 31. I'm sure it's 31 I said. And if it's wrong numbers, I'm sure somebody will tell me. And I am going to say there's going to be lots and lots of communication here, but I'm going to get my wires crossed. I'm going to get my wires crossed about a message here, or whether I'm going to miss a message and it's an important one, because I feel as I'm waiting for something, okay, and I'm going to miss it. All right. So just be a little bit more careful where messages are, and just remember what I'm being told as well. Sorry, hi Renita. Right, hang on. I'm waiting for something here, and I believe I'm going to lose a message, or it's going to get cross-referenced, or I'm going to miss it. Look, I'm knocking them off my head now. Right. Right. I had to stop there, folks, because I've just been told whether this gentleman or somebody here on the earth plane loves to read the births and deaths and announcements for some strange reason. He's just told me to say it. But I believe this is where somebody is going to post a message, and I believe it's either going to be in the newspaper where somebody's looking to find somebody or searching for somebody, if that makes sense. If it does, give us a double yes down there, because this is the way it's being brought in, so this is where I'm delivering it. There's somebody here who's looking for somebody, whether it's a long lost relative, and they're going to put a post. They're going to put a post in the newspaper, and they're trying to find someone, okay? And that's how he brings it in, because he's saying, I'm reading the births, the deaths, and the announcements, but it's going to be on the announcements. So I'm going to find somebody who I didn't realise I'd lost, if that makes sense. I'm talking in riddles, I know I am. But I know there's lots of messages coming here, and there's lots of good news on its way to you as well. I know that for a fact. I'm being told it, if I'm honest, and I know it for a fact. And I also know the name Bob is a very familiar name, but I'm going to bring Bob into this as well, because we've got Bob stood behind me as well. So there's quite a few fellas stood here, and now the lucky one, quite a few fellas. And I need the name of Tina. The name Tina also connects, but I want Tina here on the earth plane as well, please. And I want to set, all right, thank you. Tina Turner, as if. I think I'm freezing on here because my face is going funny on the picture. It's weird. Ooh, guy ball. Yeah, sorry. Right, folks. Before these gentlemen, see, the feet seems to have stopped, and it's coming ever so dark outside, so we're going to get a bit of thunder here, and I think that's why the feed's going a bit funny. Show me again. I want somebody here on the earth plane, okay, who's got a skeleton. Talk about skeletons. You know, we'll get skeletons in the cupboard or the closet. They show me a picture. It's going to absolutely chuck it down in a minute. They show me a picture of a skeleton stood in the corner. So somebody is doing either physics or something to do with bones. And that's what they show me. So that's what I'm bringing forward there. So if that makes sense to you folks, give us a triple yes down the bottom, because there's a saying as well where I need to say, oh my Lord. I don't know whether anybody's seeing that, but I've just seen somebody run across the screen. I'm seeing things as well now. Oh dear. Right, Nicola, you can understand. Katie, you can understand. Brilliant. Busy Gem didn't hear. Right. Yeah. I've just seen somebody run across my screen there. Literally run across my screen. Right, there's an old saying that I have to mention just before I finish with this connection here. And it's like, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Right, evil, I can't talk. Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil. Now, I believe this is an old family saying, or these three gentlemen would have said that. And that's what I have to mention to you, okay? Right. Oops, right. Your screen froze and then I disappeared. Somebody ran across my screen. It went funny. It really did go funny. But yeah, I'm just going to have a drink of my water. So please take these gentlemen's love. And I want to say thank you very much for that communication and for that feedback there, folks. But the screen is going a bit funny. I don't know why, but I think it's going to thunder. Thank you very much, Debbie, for sharing. Right, Caroline. Where's Caroline? Empty chair. Ooh. Where's Caroline? Have we got a Caroline? Have we got a Caroline? Shelley, don't tell me my chair's gone empty. You're freaking me out, man. I'll have been abducted by aliens. Have we got a Caroline watching, please? Because I'm looking for Caroline. I don't know why I'm looking for Caroline, like, but I need Caroline. We're going to get right rumble in a minute. I'm just waiting for it. I love a good thunderstorm. Right. Oh, Caroline. You know Caroline, and you've been with her today. Right. Lindsay, listen for me then, please. Where have we gone? Tracy, your daughter-in-law's Caroline, right? Right, so Lindsay and Tracy. Would you understand the name Jack? And I know Jack is a familiar name, but that's a name that's just been shouting out there, Spirit Side of Life. You did know Caroline, right? So would you understand the name Jack, please, Spirit Side? I need the name Jack, Spirit Side of Life. And I'm also going to say to you as well, folks, there's either been talk where somebody's getting a brace or they're getting the teeth done. Yeah. So who's getting the teeth done? I need the name Jack. Debbie Aishaw saying yes to Jack. So where you've connected with the Caroline, these are the ones I want. Yes to Jack, right? I want my teeth done. I'm getting a brace or something on my teeth. Give me a double yes if you can understand the teeth. Right, you've got Grandad Jack, yeah. But can you understand the teeth as well, please, Debbie? Right, Tracy, you're getting your teeth done. That's what I want then. This is where I want to be, because my teeth. Keep putting the teeth in. Right, and Vicky Dawson needs braces, no to teeth. Right, so please, folks, please keep listening. So Jack, Spirit Side of Life, and he talks about where my teeth, right? There's something going on with my teeth. I need to give you the name of Brian as well, please. Can you understand the name of Brian? Brian, Spirit Side of Life as well. That's the name I'm after. I'm getting loads of yeses here, which is absolutely fantastic. I love it when I get yeses, but I'm trying to bring this, narrow it down. See you later. Right, so I need The name Brian, I'm getting my teeth done. I need the name Jack, which we've already sorted out there. And I keep looking out the window and I'm finding it really hard to focus, okay? So I believe somebody here on the earth plane, attention-wise, I'm not paying attention. I'm missing loads of stuff here. Right, so, right, Tracy, that's fine, not to the Brian. Right, so, folks, listen. Would you understand, please, and this isn't Jack and this isn't Brian, okay? But would you understand where somebody would have passed spirit side of life, please? Right, Debbie, yes, you can understand the taste, Jack, and the you said Brian, and I'm going to mention a brain hemorrhage, and you've wrote brain there, Debbie. Funny things going on tonight. I want somebody who would have passed spirit side of life with a brain hemorrhage, please. So if you can understand that, give me 3 yeses. Give me 3 yeses. I know I've got the yes to the teeth, I've got the yes to the Jack, and I've got the yes to the Brian, okay? But I want the yes to where I would have passed spirit side of life with a brain hemorrhage. Somebody would have had a bleed to the brain. And that's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for that confirmation there. I'm getting 2 yeses. I want 3 yeses, please. Give me 3 yeses to the brain hemorrhage. That's what I want. Thank you, Debbie. Right, so where this brain hemorrhage is, I feel as though it just went, okay? It just blew up. That's how I feel. Now, Debbie, forgive me if I'm wrong with this. And like I said tonight, and I've been saying it all night long, I don't mind being wrong because I'm only human and I get things wrong, okay? And so I don't mind being wrong. I make mistakes. But I believe I want this hemorrhage with a lady. But then I know you're going to tell me I'm wrong. I know it before I've even said it. I don't know why I do this. Right, your dad had a bleed to the brain, see? This is where I start getting confused. So, folks, keep listening. There we go. Here we go. We're off again, folks. Shelley, it's your fault. Have you noticed? Shell. Yep. But have you noticed the aim of Shelley? I think she brings them with her. I'm getting good. So, yeah, the trolleys with the dollies. Could be your nan. No. I need it with a female, yeah. So let's just go with what I've got. How about that? We'll go where I've got, okay, Debbie? And if I'm wrong, yeah, you better stay quiet, Shelley. They're after you tonight, love. Right, so as this lady steps forward, because I believe it is a lady, and she talks about my head, and I know I've got Jack there, and I believe they're all on the same because they know that we're ready to finish tonight, okay? So this lady comes in and she says, she puts my head in my hands, and I believe that's what's going on here on the earth plane. I believe I'm putting my head in my hands and I'm burying my head in the sand here, and I'm not acknowledging what's going on, okay? So there's stuff going on and I don't want to know, but I really should know. I'm talking where I feel quite emotional, so I've been crying. A lot of crying's going on, and a lot of stress here on the earth plane. But I'm burying my head because there's loads of stuff going on here around me on the earth plane. I need to talk where there's some sort of drug abuse or something going on where abuse is connected. If that makes sense, give me 3 yeses at the bottom. If it doesn't, I'll shut up. But I'm going to wait for that communication there before I go any further. But I do feel quite emotional and I feel as though I want to put my head in my hands because I've just had enough. I can't cope with it anymore, and that's how I feel. March month comes in with this lady. She makes reference to the March month. It's a big thing with March month. That's what she shows me. And I want where I would have worked in or around where a florist would be, because she puts loads of flowers around me, please. Lots of flowers around me, okay? But she talks about where this abuse is or this drug abuse or what's going on in my head and my hands. I want to wash my hands of it. I want to wash my hands, but I have to pay attention. I have to watch what I'm doing, and I have to be careful with what I'm saying and who I'm saying it to. If that makes sense to you, again, give me 3 yeses, because I believe I'm saying stuff to people and it's going further out and it's going to come back on me, okay? I'm going to get the backlash of something. And that's how I feel. I also feel as though somebody here on the earth plane has got problems with the heart area or around that area there, please, because I can feel the palpitations as this lady comes in, because my stress levels are going through the roof, okay? My stress levels are going through the roof. What are you showing me? Oh. Right, thank you, Jean. Right. I've gone ever so quiet here. And I believe this is what's needed here on the earth plane. I need that stillness around me, and I need that peace, okay? So I am going to say I want lots of love and healing where my heart or my chest area is concerned, because she brings that in. But she also mentions as well, please, where I know I mentioned teeth earlier on. I know I mentioned teeth, but I feel as though I want memories, or somebody here on the earth plane where they've had the 2 front teeth knocked out, or somebody's had teeth knocked out, or they've fallen out. She puts that on me as well, okay, because she wants to put my hand over my mouth, or whether I've got dentures that sit in the front or I've got false teeth at the front, because she keeps talking about my bleeding teeth, and I keep hitting this microphone. Right, so right, you're all changing sides again. It's got to that time and you're all jumping on my iPad now. Right, I'm just waiting for a bit of confirmation there, folks. Right, Debbie is saying yes. Is that yes to the teeth, Debbie? Right. I have a surname of Wilkinson here. If you can understand the Wilkinson as a surname as well, please give us a triple yes down the bottom, because that's what she comes in with. She talks about Wilco or Wilkinson. Wilco or Wilkinson. So whether I want the shop or the surname, I don't know. But that's what I want. That's what she brings in. So that's what I'm going to say. Okay. Right, Debbie. What she says to me, okay, what she says to me, she's saying, throw caution to the wind, my love, but open your eyes and see things for what they are, okay? See things for what they are. Right. Would you understand the name of Ford as well, please? The name of Ford. I want the name of Ford. You can take the Wilkinson, right. I want the name of Ford as well, please. Surname of Ford. This is all to do with the same message, folks. All to do with the same message here for the same person, I believe. I don't believe I've moved over. Right. Oh, I need to take my head out the sand. I need to see things for what they are. She talks about where I'm losing loads of weight because I'm not eating properly. And like I said, my stress levels are through the roof. And I have to mention that. Right, Stephanie, that is brilliant confirmation there, my lovely. Thank you. So I need to take my head out the sand. I need to go and sort things out. But be careful what you're saying and who you're saying it to. So in other words, hold your tongue. Okay, hold your tongue. Keep your own counsel, but don't bury your head. See things for what they are, and if you can, move away from that situation. Okay, so that's what I have to say to you where this lady's concerned. So I'm going to leave all of this lady's love with you, and I want to say thank you very much for all of that confirmation there, folks. We have been drawn to time. We're up to 7 o'clock, if not past it. So I'm going to leave it there for tonight. because we are back again tomorrow night, the same time. Vicky, if you can take all of it, that is brilliant. And again, if you'd like to leave me feedback on my page, Cherokee Spirit, it would be absolutely amazing. And it just gives other people who haven't been on the live feed to read some of the comments, what you're leaving there. Okay. So yeah, thank you very much for turning up tonight. Hopefully you'll all come again tomorrow night, same time, same place, just a different day. Hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all again tomorrow night. Ta-da!